So
cool. That's
Or
what
maybe you
matters
could
to me.
just upload your data via a VPN. Like, when you upload your data, just put your shit in the US.
Bro, VPN my kicks. That's crazy. But yeah, that's true. That's true. I hate using
That's
VPN, bro, but
DJ shit.
we gonna make it work. But yeah, like the Quest is something that I was like, that's one of the main things that I really like. Is the idea of IRL quests. Whether it's shoes, clothing, whatever. Like we have all the technology, and so I'm excited and curious to know what a quest looks like, what that means, and all that shit. But yeah.
I'm surprised Ellen is not out here. I
How long you
thought,
guys think?
you know,
What did you just say to me?
I was just gonna say how long. I was just gonna say how long you guys think before we actually get a Quest. I know it's gonna be a little while.
I think it was mentioned in the chat that they want to make sure everybody has them in hand first before the quests start popping up. So at least after shipping.
I would say I would guess probably next month. Honestly,
That's quick.
like at the earliest. That would be at the earliest what I would think. Like, yeah,
What did you just say to me?
Technically, like more stuff on the software backend to be figured out before they do it. I thought I heard somebody say that somewhere.
Yeah, they got to sort that out, right? Snap.
I heard about leaderboards and all kinds of different stuff though. So who knows, man? I got 4 pairs of these coming. Whose feet am I putting these on? What am I doing with all these shoes?
I mean,
I
I'll
got
take your Space Matter and get some miles on there if you want. It'll be
Do I
easier if
look
you.
like I'm rich enough to own a Space Matter? Talk to my co-host, man.
I don't have those big feet.
Yes, that's a
I
wrap.
can't wear the Dream Mail shoes.
I tried to tell you, Tevy. I tried to
Oh,
let you know, bro. Y'all was
I might pull a
sleeping.
curl. I
Talk
might
to
pull
my
a
boy
curl
Judge.
though.
Y'all was sleeping. I try to tell y'all. Think about the colorways. It's not about price point. It's about accessibility. Artifact always throws curveballs in everything that they do, man. Like, you think they're just gonna cost more money just to cost more money? Tis a rap. Tis a rap.
I just
yeah. I
hear,
had to get Space Matters. I had to do it for just what they going. I think they're gonna do something dope in the future.
man, I just hear just a bunch of happy customers, man. Every day we come in here and talk about people being happy customers for Artifact, bro. Y'all want exclusive shoes, bro? I'd rather be a hype group, if I'm honest. Hey, what's up, man? What we hyping up? Dang, nothing? We ain't hyping up nothing. We just gonna talk about shoes. All right. Bet.
No, I got something we about to hype up. Hey, POV and Claire dropping a double up remix. It's gonna be out in a few days. My bad, I was talking to somebody, but yeah, I'm gonna pin it to the top. Matter of fact, it's like the pinned post in my profile, but y'all, this song is insane.
Bro,
You
pin
feel
it.
me? We're gonna have to tap in. I just pinned it. We gonna have to we're gonna have so many animations, bro. We're gonna have so many different things coming out about it. But like this is my first take on like EDM, you feel me? But I love techno music, so it's something I've been like hoping to get into for a while, and bro definitely got me in. So I got both of us on the cover. I did the render and then he did the background and like the text and everything. So it literally was 50-50, you know what I'm saying? I made the song originally and I have the original song out. I shared it in the Bad Take chat, but y'all can find it in the link in my bio if y'all want to get a little preview before the original drop. But like I said, it should be out in a few days. I can't wait for y'all to hear it though.
Claire does some dope shit, bro. So I'm excited to see how you worked with him, man. That's fire. It's in the bio.
Yo,
I got the link to all my music in my bio, and the song is gonna drop in a few days. But
Okay.
I've been promoting it, so the second it drops, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna throw the link. It's gonna be on all streaming services, and if I ever decide to make it an NFT, I don't know how I feel about that yet, but it's gonna have like the whole package. It might be like a little 3D disc, something you can put up in your own on CyberPods, you know, something that makes sense. So I'm just pondering on that. I'm not in a rush, but
Please
like music.
do. You know, I will be grabbing that 3D virtual CD. You already know I have a
Most
spot for
definitely.
it, so if you drop it, I'll likely cop it. Just
Hey,
putting it out there.
appreciate you, Tevy. And Bombay too. Bombay did a light shout out the other day. So we're just gonna keep it pushing for the next few days. But I appreciate y'all.
Bro, just we gotta support our creators, bro. Whenever someone puts out anything dope, we gotta always push it, support it, and spread it so everyone can see, bro. And it's fire, bro. The original record is dope, and CLX always adds his own beautiful touch to it. So I'm hyped, bro. We're gonna put it on. It's gonna be that's gonna be the pregame joint for the week for me. So I'm hyped, bro. I'm hyped. We should play it in Bad Take, bro. We should premiere it.
That would be fire. We
Oh
should do that.
yeah,
We need some more
absolutely.
clone created content with music behind it. For real, we don't
Yeah,
have
man.
that at all. Like animations, people create a like a Ali type movie, like a legit clone video, music video. We don't have any of that. Like I tried
Hey,
to get
peep
Dark
this.
Data doing that stuff back in the day, but he kind of did his own thing.
That's
So
what
we definitely need that.
point, bro. You coming in, you got a nice little niche that you can settle in now. So we chilling.
Bro, I'm literally so peep this, y'all peep this. So like originally I was just like a Web 2 musician, you know what I'm saying? And I was already getting tired of the whole like lyric thing. Like I feel like it's a little too egotistical. And I was noticing in like a lot of the 3D spaces, like people like ambiance style music and with all of these like super sick animations, I'm like, okay, like it'd be way better to go in the direction of like entity ambiance music and it could still be whatever genre. Like I like techno, I like house music, dark trance music, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just thinking maybe less lyrics, more vibes, but you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be on there and we can even do collabs. Like it honestly it opens up the opportunity for people that aren't even like full blown musicians to get on a track and add ad libs, like how we had Dre do the voiceover for Ali's, the video premiere, like all that type of stuff. We could just make audio experiences, to be honest, that could be listened to or applied over animations. But man, I see how Clarib worked with the stems of my Double Up song, and he like completely did his thing. So I'm down to continue to like donate stuff to the cause and we can make something crazy that could kind of get used multiple times over different types of mediums, basically.
Bro, ambiance music is my shit recently, bro. I've been listening to like Latin folk music, like Japanese jazz, like all sorts of random shit, bro. I do love my house music, but I love ambiance music, bro. Like it's a vibe set. Sometimes I don't want to hear no words, bro. I'm just trying to hear the vibe, you know?
That's what I've been on too. That Japanese jazz has been
Right?
nuts. Like the samples they got from that
Nutty.
from back in the '80s, they used to create so many dope songs, so many hip hop songs. That's crazy from 1984 Japanese jazz samples, and a lot of people have no idea. So now I'm with you. Point, you
Yeah,
you got
y'all
this
y'all gotta
on
send me
top.
something to listen to, by the way, because I never tapped into that, but that sounds super good.
Nah, there's some crazy stuff out there. I had like I'm a big sample buff. Like I like finding out the original songs that people utilize to create their songs, right? Because you end up falling in love with the end piece that the new age artist has created, but the original will be just as hot. Or you can see how they flipped it and how they cut it up. Like it's an art to that within itself. That's being a creator within itself. So yeah, it's definitely some dope stuff out there. But I'm on that wave too, man. It's a lot of albums. I just recently listened to the Travis Scott album like a week ago when I was at the gym. Where's Pump at? I don't know if he yelling at me about that, but because I'm on the same wave, man. Like a lot of these suggestive tracks and the subconscious lyrics that you singing about, and it's a lot of fugazi stuff happening in the music industry right now. Like they definitely showcasing what they're about, and a lot of it isn't coming from a positive place. So I don't like to ingest that type of energy. So when you can have the ambient type of music where you can just flow and get on a different frequency, that's why I'm surrounding my life around anyway. So I'm with you, man. You right on point with it. So no pun
Now in
intended.
the morning, bro, like when you in the morning, you getting your meditation off, bro. I'm trying to vibe out, bro. Like Friday night, well, okay, we can turn up a little bit, but it doesn't got to be 24/7. So it's life is a balance, and I'm with it, bro. And that's why you gotta explore and find new shit, bro. I had a whole way I was like classical, like Indian music, bro. I was listening to, bro. It's so dope, and like some of the drums and shit. I'm gonna send you a point, bro. You're gonna put your spin to it.
That's a fact. I can't listen to Fiend at 10 a.m. after I meditated. I want to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It was a good record though, but yeah, bro, like
no, it's a beautiful thing. It's super dope, man. Inspired, but you know, it's a time and a place, like you said. Balance is
it's a time
everything.
and a place, bro. My wife would be like, "What the hell you listening to this shit at 5 a.m. in the morning, bro? Cut that shit off."
You guys would yeet yourself out of the truck on the way to the gym in the morning if you heard what I listened to. Yeet, I'm out later, especially in the morning, bruh. What's up, Johnny? What are we doing? What do we got going on with these CRLs, bro? I'm skipping them up, dude. I'm skipping mine. I got too many pairs of things. Tell me your
I
mind
did
is
post the
cooking right now.
patents,
You're
though.
like already been.
You look at the actually
What'd you say
look
to
at
me?
like all the actually the Crypto Kick website. You'll see that they're capable with IOAF capabilities. And it's like what the fuck is that? But Clone Law, who ends up writing all the patents for these shoes, he was down in Miami as well. And he said you might want to research, and then he ended up posting it himself. So just posting it to the top or whatever. But like about basically what the crypto is as far as the questing and what all is and how they utilize the tech within the shoes connected with the cell phone to then have basically virtual hunts for virtual sneakers and apparel that you can basically get haptics and lighting through your shoes that was sent through your phone basically to send you on a direct path to basically tell you exactly where to go to then claim these shoes or apparel with your shoes. And I know Zap, when we were in Miami, that we'll be able to like basically do something along the double tapping our heel, clicking our heels or something like that, claim airdropped digital into our, I don't know if it's our app or our wallets or whatever it might be in the time. Yeah. If you guys were interested, the patent itself, like click on the thing right below it, it's actually the patent for it. And then actually have images that break down kind of how it's going to work as far as like even walking into physical locations and kind of knowing where you to then trigger maybe a quest or something like that. If you're interested, you're going to post that.
Dude, how is Tevi and Shadow not read this patent yet? I'm also seeing this intelligent electronic footwear and logic for navigation assistance by automated tactile, audio, and visual feedback. That's another one.
Listen,
It's gonna be. This is about to be so nasty, man. Y'all have no idea how
Tevi and
freaky this
Shadow,
is about
bro.
to get.
this dude said, "Click your heels, bro."
That's a real thing. He showed us when we was in Miami. You can click your heels twice and unlace the shoes to pull your foot out. The haptic feedback, that's a major feature that a lot of people forgot about. So the shoe, with that, I mean, we all play video games, or I would assume a lot of us have played video games with the haptic feedback on the controller when you get shot or when you're shooting. It's the same type of situation. When you walk in, you don't get that same vibration in your shoe to let you know that you're on the right track, or you need to turn, or you need to turn around. Like, this is about to get crazy, man. With the same hype conversation we had back in February when we was talking about this shit, January is about to come back, bro, because we here now.
Listen,
Hey,
I
I thought
read
we
the
was cutting
patent.
these. Man.
I read the patent back and forth on a 3-hour plane ride last year, and I read it a few times since. And this is why I've been bullish on Artifact all along. And the thing is, while everybody was fudding their mind out, I was like, y'all can do that. There's some super nice deals right now because when this actually happens, people are going to look back, they're going to feel bad, they're going to wonder, why didn't I pick one up? And then they're going to have to pay those barren prices. So we're here now, and it is what it is. But this, like, think about when if you have an Apple Watch, right? And you turn your nav on and you're going places and your little wrist vibrates. This is what your shoes are about to do. When you're walking in the mall and you're trying to meet up with Comp or Pump or whoever else, and you're like, man, where are you? Because I'm going to Anaheim, right? And I don't really know where they are. My shoes are about to vibrate and say, they're over there. And be like, oh, cool, let's go, thank you, right? So, You don't
Well,
even
and they
understand how
legitimately
hyped
will
I
do
get.
that too, right? Because they
Yeah.
also mention that
Like
as
I'm not
well.
even
They're
being
like, yo,
funny
if
right
there's a
now.
clone nearby.
Yeah, man.
Well,
What
since
it
I
is.
don't have one, I hope all you guys' batteries just fail when you open them up.
This is how you know Shadow.
Don't worry,
this,
Shadow, bro. This is
this is
just
how you know Shadow belongs to the demon clan,
bro.
because
This is just the
that's some
start,
straight
bro.
up demon behavior right there.
This is just
I
the
just hope
start,
all
bro.
your batteries.
Don't worry, bro. This is like, bro. We're gonna be here for years and years to come. I guarantee they're not gonna put out this technology and like that's it and like all right, moving on. Like there's gonna be many
Yeah, I
shoes to
was late with
come.
Shadow, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I feel like
There's
Shadow.
no need to FOMO, bro, into anything. Just be patient. There's gonna be the dunks are coming, and then we got the next shit coming, and so it's all part of the story. So you don't gotta trip too much, bro. You know what I mean?
People gonna be salty when they can't do these quests though. Like I'm gonna be sorry for you when you can't do these
Do you,
quests,
do you
man.
think
It's
that they're
only
gonna be like obviously the kicks will have quests? Do you think they're gonna incorporate like it's like a clone? Like if you own a clone, you can go on a quest too.
I think everything will be all encompassed, like depending on what you own, the items you own. I think it's gonna tie into inventory app. Like they said, they've been tying everything up this entire
Would
year.
be super
So
dope.
I think it's all
That'd be
gonna make
super
Like,
dope.
yeah,
something.
so Zap himself, he literally said like you'll be able to tell when a clone is nearby you. Like the shoes will vibrate when like a fellow clone is like nearby to let you know like, oh shit, there's one of you guys near. So and I mean he mentioned that I mean again a year ago. So whether they implemented it or not with our wallets, like that would be dope.
Like imagine like if you
Hey,
can just use like okay, I don't have the kicks, but I have a clone and I have an app, and then you can like if you can turn location on or off or whatever, and then I can just go on clone quests, and if I got the shoes, I got
Hey, we could
extra
find these
points.
meetups in Anaheim, right?
Yeah, bro. Like, bro,
Einaham. No, he did
I
say that.
am.
That's in
Let's
Miami. That's what he
go.
said it would
I
be like.
am.
Like the same type of situation with just having a clone,
Oh,
depending on how the app works and um the technology they built into it. But these were conversations we had back in December. Who knows what's going on right now?
wait, hold up. Johnny or Bombay, somebody. So basically, because the first thing that pops in my head when I'm hearing you guys talk about all this stuff is those Pokemon Go Pokeball, more the version 2 that came out where you can just clip it on, you're walking around and it just automatically is like picking up things for you, like doing all kinds of stuff, and then you like basically like you work your shift or just go about your day. You get home and then you check your app and you got like all this stuff that you collected throughout the day. So they can technically do kind of the same thing with this, where your quest can be all like move related, meaning like the amount of steps that you walk, certain activities that you do, maybe like they can do impact section where like you got to move a lot like a workout or something. They can do a bunch of stuff and then reward you, and then you can just pull up the inventory app or whatever the app ends up being called. It'd probably be like the everything app for artifact, everything artifact related, animus, like skim vials and everything all pull into one app. And then you can probably like, if you can accept airdrops, there's really no limit to is pretty much you come up with an idea and everybody that has these CIRLs, they can pretty much just claim it without, just yeah, it's pretty good stuff, man. Like the whole I'm just looking at this thing up top. So I'm kind of losing my train of thought. But basically what I'm saying is it's reminding me a lot about that Pokeball from the Pokemon Go. It's pretty cool.
This thing says, excuse me, user A sent a
I think
pin.
that's what like the long term concept for all
Follow
of
it
this was going to be.
to the
Whether
stash.
it's implemented into this silhouette or the dunks or other future silhouettes, but like yeah, I mean we're gonna see how much they release on us at this point. But yeah, I mean I think that's the whole point. It's just like move to earn rewards and see what we can collect and basically turn into real life gaming characters. I mean I think that's like yeah crazy.
Do y'all think that the idea of like an Apple Watch app is out of the play? Something that can just be on your own Apple Watch and you can check out certain stats?
Nah,
Or
So, man, because Nike is in bed with Apple, man. They come out with a new special edition watch with their own special edition app that is only available. Well, I think it's on the phone, but it's automatically installed on the watch if you get the Nike edition. Nike and Apple, they do a lot of stuff together in the background.
They did for a long time. That's a good question because I don't know if there's still I think they stopped for a while and then they just started again recently. So if I'm not mistaken, somebody can Google and fact check that. But I know it was like this for a while. They had their Nike edition watches, Apple watches that was coming out, and then they stopped with the partnership, and now I think I read not too long ago, maybe a couple months ago, that they back
Now
in
let's
bed
talk
together.
about watches again, yo.
Oh man, see, look what he did. I didn't even know what he was doing.
I just meant to ask.
Slipped me up.
God bless. Shit. There's so many other apps that it can be implemented with. I know Dre's the only one he's thinking about is like kicking his Tesla door with his shoe and it popping open or some shit, or however the Tesla works.
Bro, that would be
But
so
it can
sick,
be.
though.
It's Bluetooth compatible, right? Like I walk up to my phone, or I walk up with my phone, and the door opens up by itself every time. You know what I mean? Even when
play
I'm
with a
like
lot
riding
of
my bike,
devices too.
if I'm
That's
riding
what
my
I'm saying.
bike, I have to come back and close my door because I'll pass it with my bike and the door pop open, or you know what I mean, or it'll shut by itself. But if we can do the same thing with the shoes, I remember somebody saying you can have alerts when your Uber is there to pick you up with your shoes because they are Bluetooth compatible. I don't know if it was Zap or maybe
Maybe it
somebody
connects
else.
to your iPhone notifications.
It's in the patent. It's in the patent where it's like it'll like your shoes will like vibrate and use haptic feedback to like let you know like how close the driver is, and like they'll have like again just using Bluetooth enability like for like the driver to be able to see you with like your shoes lighting up and all this other stuff. But yeah, it's in the patents itself.
I think that the technology they put into it made it flexible to be like adapted to a lot of different apps. So like almost anything you could imagine that it can be incorporated into, it has that kind of like technology already built in, ready to go. So I think the Tesla idea is awesome, and there's probably so many more like that. Shit, even your phone alarm, right? You set an alarm in the app and it lets you know that you need to switch sets at the gym, right? You get a little buzz on your foot, your set's up, and take a break, hit your net set. I do all kinds of shit with it.
No, yeah, I do the same thing. That's the reason why I got the blackouts, is so I can work out in the blackouts. I'm aware on the other colorway. Well, depending on if I need space matter to unlock certain shit, but that was my original plan.
Yo, can we talk about two? PFP change, demon mode fucking activated for any MFers out here, okay? That want to talk about Artifact anymore. I've had enough, okay? I've had enough. These shoes are elements. Shadow, didn't you say we needed elements for Animus at one point? You did. Okay, let me answer the question for you. You did. You said, guys, I don't understand. Where are we going to get these elements from?
We had these conversations before. Do y'all remember talking about this? We had these conversations.
These are the elements. Look at the freaking description of these things. Oh my God, dude, people aren't ready. When Zap and Clegg and Ben were tweeting it, we aren't ready, we aren't ready, we this is what they're talking about. We're just getting started. This is just the tip.
The iceberg, yup.
That was my son. I was like,
Wasn't
Yo,
it?
I was like, that was perfect.
It was on point. No, I think I'm with Barrett on this. I don't want to hear the Nike don't support Artifact FUD no more, because you understand the R&D and like everything that's gone into these shoes, like Nike supporting them on this shit. Everything from supply chain to sneakers apps, R&D, everything, man. Pretty clear. And Johnny, there's probably more I'm missing. There's probably all kinds of shit, right?
No, I mean, you literally nailed it right on the head.
The patents.
No, I mean, I was gonna. Yeah, you nailed it on the head as far as that goes. I mean,
especially with the logistics, right? It's like being able to ship them out. Even like Takatomi, I know he's part of the Das Boost team and everything like that. And I know he mentioned specifically how Nike and Artifact were working together to make sure that they got out at this time. So it's like to meet deadline and whatnot. So yeah, I mean from every step involved, right? It's like where they're needed, they'll step in, and it's just dope to see them finally being shipped out. And man, I'm praying they'll get here so I can quest or at least wear them in Anaheim when I'm out there. That'd be kind of dope.
They're
You
shipping
see
to
how
FedEx, guys.
you see how I've got everybody now thinking about how they're going to say Anaheim, and
bro,
it's
How
not
do they have to double think now?
you've ruined us, Chevy.
It's a plague.
I don't know what the heck happened. So they're shipping FedEx from the Southeast, and from the Discord, they said they're hoping to have them all on the road by the end of next week, I believe, or something like that.
Are they coming from Memphis?
Bro, whatever. If they're coming from that warehouse that gets robbed all the time, like we're driving down there, security on point. Like, that one warehouse that's getting robbed every month. Please don't come from
FedEx
that
is hubbed out of FedEx's home base is all their corporate headquarters, all their jets, everything. Most of it's all kept in Memphis. So that's Southeast to me. Sounds like Barron's going to be getting his shoes pretty fucking soon.
Somebody bring the blicky. Bring the blicky. No, it's supposed to be a 3-day delivery window, they said, when they start shipping. So it's only 5,993, so everybody should have their shoes. So for real.
Bro, I'm so fucking stoked.
I'm so stoked.
Wait, so you got 4 pairs, 4 colorways, Johnny, like one per day? Like, what are you going to do? How are you going to do this, man?
I'm delicate, man. I don't know. Like, again, like I'm definitely going to try to take advantage of secondary when that time does eventually come. But in the meantime, I'm going to have fun questing, whatever that means. Yeah, I don't know. That space matters. There's something that needs to come out of it, but I'm probably going to keep that on ice. But the ice pair for me, that's probably going to be like a daily wear, for sure, if we're going to be questing. But again, that's what I don't know. It's like if each colorway, if they did tier it in the way for the rarity, but then they also have different use cases or different earn potential, whatever that might be. I mean, it's just going to be that. But yeah, go-to is definitely going to be the ice or blackout.
Dude, do you know how salty I'm going to be? Do you know how salty I'm going to be if Space Matter has a multiplier? Because I was sitting there, I was looking at it, I was like, should I do it? Should I not? I'm like, no, I'm not paying that money for that. It's just a different color. I don't need it. So I bought the 2.
My God. Get the salt out, baby. Get the sodium ready, because tis a wrap. Like I said, it's a wrap. Think about it. We got exopods. We got Lux pods. What's the point of paying for a Lux pod if you got an exopod? They do the same thing. Why would anything just do the same thing but cost more money, especially in this ecosystem? It's like that logic, that artifact logic just gets lost.
They told us. At least the pods, they told us. So, like I said, man, like I'm
think about it like this too, though. Let's think about it like this too. When people bought the staple collab, the sneakers, the pigeon, meta pigeons, they didn't tell them when you buy this, you will have access to future or the clones when we drop them, right? Like it's showcased through the community that they create. The things that you purchase end up being worth more down the end as long as you keep them and have the conviction to hold them and ride the wave with them. It makes sense.
This is the one time.
Keep the sodium flowing, baby.
Not be the case, okay?
It's a wrap, man. It's a wrap.
It's a wrap, baby. Like if Artifact is going to drop the ball anywhere, this should be the place where there's nothing special about the Space Matter.
Oh my God.
That's what we need right now in this place in time. They need to be the same. They just look different colors. They do nothing else but just be aesthetic. That's what I need.
The cope is strong with this one. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I'm robbing anybody I see in a Space Matter for sure. If they're getting extra points, yeah. I'm gonna mine size 14 stuff and socks in there.
4 pairs in the toes. It's a wrap, though,
4
man.
pairs in the toes.
They let you know in the description about how they have their own important purpose along the journey. It's a wrap, Savvy. I'm sorry, man, but I tried to tell y'all.
Have you
Well, you
can
know
put
what?
your
That's okay.
have you
That's
can
okay.
put your
If it comes down to it, we'll figure something out. I'm sure I can. Oh, Kura's here now. I'm gonna do what Kura did. I'm just gonna buy him in a larger size and rock him anyways. I'll just wear them unlaced and flippity floppity. I'll be all right.
All right, Gray Millie. All right, so sell me on the idea. I was multitasking. So you guys are saying, because this is news to me. I would have never even thought about this. But you guys are saying that, what is it? The space matter is that the highest tier is going. You guys think that it's going to be different than the others.
See,
Yes.
Is there out? Okay, so because this is new to me, because I was just like, oh, let me just pick up whatever I can get. But if there is solid evidence that points to that, lay it on me. So what drives that theory? Because I
read
would.
read the description of each shoe, right?
Different elements. So yeah, so
And
specifically, like I'm
the
just looking at
price point was
for
always
right now,
different
right? I'm just
on the release for the retail. So you read into that same situation. You can correlate the same information that we received from knowing about having a space pod versus a Lux pod and the price point that comes with that. It's the same situation. I mean, honestly, think about the clones on the secondary sales, how the price of a DNA compared to a human, right? You could say they just look different. They're the same thing. They just look different, but they this entire time everything has had its own special utility that goes along with it, depending if it was a DNA, a certain type of pod, and now it's going to go into the certain type of sneakers. Just follow the breadcrumbs. It makes perfect sense.
So would you say, in that opinion, would you say that's the same with the Air Force Ones?
I would say yes. Why would it stop there? We don't even know what the Air Force Ones are going to do. We knew off top that the CIRLs were built with different technology in them as sneakers. Like that was always the thing for CIRLs. We have no idea if and what the Air Force Ones will, if they will do anything. But if they do, I will say yes. I would assume so. Yes.
So I'm gonna be 50-50 on this, so I'm gonna stay on the fence. But that is an interesting take. So I'm gonna have to do some digging into this. Because in my opinion, this is just my opinion, I understand that the DNAs, I thought what made them different is that they were scarcer. Like it all comes down to scarcity. Um, as far as I know, every clone DNA, they receive something. Yes, it might be something different, but I have yet to see so far in the ecosystem evidence of one avenue getting something that the others do not get. Does that make sense?
Oh,
Like,
actually, so let me jump.
Riboa.
Season one
There's a
cloning,
bunch.
every DNA has a special item. So like the robots had the vest, the demons had the jersey, aliens got what was it, a jacket or something?
The
So
puffer jacket.
yeah, the puffer jacket. MKDNA had the vest,
Varsity. The
varsity
varsity.
jacket. Yeah, man, they already to to
yep.
the point earlier. They already kind of did something like that.
But
Um,
that's what I was meaning by everybody got something. This is sound. I mean, what you're saying is that the space matter is going to have something that the other shoes do not have, or unless I heard that wrong.
that's
Saying
what
they
he
have
said. I'm
something.
hoping they
Yeah.
don't, because I'm.
Don't speak to Tevi about this point. Let's move on. I'm saying that it has something different, like the application to Animus. I believe that it will help build up, because what Yarlin said, right? Like certain situations will put our Animus characters in different exposure to have extra capabilities, right? I think it's going to
Oh,
be
all
the,
right.
well,
the
it was
pods that they tie into. I think it's going to be
So
the shoes that you walk to accumulate the points to help hatch the eggs. Like that same type of situation is going to be
I
applied
get,
across the board.
I get where the line of thinking is now. You're basically saying like the space matter. I'm just throw a scenario out there. let's say in order to hatch the egg or whatever, you gotta like hold on to it and move around with the CRLs. The space matter will have like 3x the points, while the second highest will have 2x, and then 1x, and then the fourth one will be just normal speed. What I
Yes. Yep. That's what I'm
they
saying.
they all do the same thing, but yes, the highest rarity does it better. But the highest rarity is not going to be like, and also if you got a space matter, we're going to give you this other thing for free that the other shoes can't get access to.
No, no,
That
no, 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 no. I'm saying the same exact thing you're saying. It's like using the Lux Pod with your eggs will help speed up the incubation time as comparison to having Loot Pod with your egg. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. So it's the same type of application to help it get to where it needs to be for the incubation to happen, in my opinion, than anything else.
yeah,
I was gonna say too. What's up, everybody? This is Sorrel. I don't know if you guys remember though too, is that anybody that had a Murakami drip actually had access to the Murakami flower first.
Yep, and they were selling for like 5, 6, 7 ETH at one point, weren't they?
Yeah, they were like
Ranking.
it got as high as almost 20.
Ranking.
It got high as almost 20 ETH at one point.
The artifact got no utility, huh? Oh man. Dude, I was so bummed I missed that. I didn't have a drip at the time.
Yeah, so I think you're right. I think all of them are gonna have something different. Just like the eggs too. I'm thinking that the skin vials are gonna kind of do something along with the kicks as well, just based on the skin vial theory. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah, the big reason why I think, and I think me and Dre are kind of going on this path of like why we think that they're all going to do something different was also the way that they rolled them out with the rarity scape, right? So it's like the blackout was like 400 retailer, and then like the stone was 600, then the ice was 800, and then the space matter was 1,000 if you had the actual NFT, right? And then if you didn't have the NFT and it went to public, the retail price was I think at least $200 or $300 over that. I know like the space matter retail was I think $1,444 if you didn't have the lace engine. So like that also could play into what use cases these have like in the future, just based off of like the rarity scope, based off of like the actual cost at Forge. So that and then when you actually read the descriptions itself, I mean, when you're looking at like the ice pair itself, it says ice is called ice 12, the ultimate coolant. It quenches the fire of a supernova and extinguishes the breath of a celestial dragon, right? Handle with care. So it's like within the lore of the story, like the ice pair, you know, when they're actually building out the story, what does that mean? How does that build points? What does that mean when you're actually wearing them? And so I think this is kind of where we go as far as like what use cases and how they kind of fit into the lore of the story.
I reluctantly agree. I know that's all there. I agree with all that. I'm just, again, being a little salty here and hoping that this is the one time that it doesn't play out the way we all think it should.
Gotta hold this L, Tevy, and move on, baby. Gotta hold it and move
Wait,
on.
I just don't get it, Dre. I just can't imagine Tevy's rolling up to the function with a nice fresh Ramoa and no space matter. Like, how could he roll up with a
Did
Ramoa and no
he's a
space matter?
Oh, Team
self-proclaimed side
Blackout.
quest king? When is it
Yeah,
self-proclaimed? What happened,
I love the
bro?
side quests.
Oh
I love
man,
them.
I'm hurt. I'm hurt because I believed him.
Yeah.
Bro, it's blackout energy on this side, bro. We team blackout. Y'all can rock with the space matter. We in the trenches with the blackouts. But
I got
at the
All I know, I
yeah,
agree
bro. At
with
the end,
Monday. All I know
yeah,
is
bro,
I'm
we
gonna
rocking,
put
bro.
the dragon. Whenever the dragon shows up, y'all are gonna be wishing you have ice, and I'm gonna move through shadows with my blackouts. It's gonna be just
That's it,
fine.
bro. I'm team blackout, bro. Everything else, y'all you can enjoy your shiny bells and whistles, but we in the trenches. But what
But
I'll
that's
say
why
is,
you
though,
buy all four of them, and
at
you ain't
the
got
end
to
of the
worry
day,
about it.
bro. Listen, at the end of the day, bro, you gotta temper them expectations and the speculation. We getting some shoes, and then everything else is a beauty. It's a beautiful addition, and we are happy. So, with that being said, brother, you already know what about. You already know what it is. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
man, the first quest is probably going to be at the meetup. I'm just calling right now because that's probably what's going to happen.
Woo,
Yeah.
man! I'm glad somebody said something. What?
What?
Damn, that would be crazy. I don't know. I can't say yes or no, but
Man, we
damn.
to act like that. So, bro, they said down make sure your apps are downloaded. All the shoes are shipping out in the first week. They said in the next like 3 days, bro. The first IRL quest, if you got shoes coming in and you're not gonna be at the event, I think you're gonna be missing out on a lot. Don't listen to Drake. Don't listen to none of these people on stage, bro. Go to the IRL event, bring your shoes, make sure you got your shoes. Yeah.
And at
And
the end of the quest, the reward is watches. They got watches for everybody. Watches here, watches for you, watches for me.
I don't know what time it is, right?
You guys
Let them know
saw
what time it is.
one video of the Murakami Hublé watch, and now we're all getting watches. Listen, guys.
Bro.
What are your expectations? Okay. Stop.
Yeah.
Come on.
Thank you, Kiro. Tell him, Kiro.
I'm gonna be posting that little kid, the one that's he's like mad. He's like a black kid. He's mad, and they got him taking photos. I'm gonna be like posting that everywhere. I'm happy for you. Good job. Glad you guys.
So what are you guys gonna do if there are?
Yo, actually, Anya, since you're up here,
flashes?
I don't know if you can answer this question for me or not, because I might actually have to finally get a new phone. I think it said that the app is compatible with iPhone 12 or newer. Just wanted to check if you knew if like the app is compatible. I know they said it with the certain iOS it is, but I don't know as far as the iPhone. But I think it said 12, and if that's the case, I might have to upgrade my old ass phone.
She messaged me and said she had to run away from the phone about
Yeah,
5
I
minutes
think
ago.
that's an accurate statement.
Hey, Apple dropping a new phone, man. On the 13th, the phone's gonna drop. I think somebody told me the 20 something, whatever Friday falls in the 20s. It's gonna be there, and then the new iOS update normally drops the same day as the new phone or the same night. So definitely make sure if you got like an iPhone 12 and below, I think you're getting grandfathered out if you have it can't be a 12. Oh, it's
Bro.
actually, yeah, they might probably be out now if you got a 12, man.
Y'all are
It's
consumers, bro.
It's a 15 that's dropping, so I don't think it'll be a 12. Probably be the 11 and all the pros
Smart.
and all that stuff. And we up, yo, shout out to you. We up on those option calls that I was speaking about. We up, baby. So shout out to you.
Latest call. What's his name? CEO of Disney said their stock has been as low as it's been in the last 9 years, and they are looking into selling off TV assets and looking at other options. Don't do anything though unless you're already in like Drake. Don't do anything until it is official and Disney is selling off their TVs that's been literally holding them down for the past like 5.
Bro, they're dumping their TV assets. Nobody watches TV anymore. Of course they're dumping their TV assets. Come on. Hey, I'm going to tell you guys right now, I've been an iPhone holder since 2005. Never got a single fucking airdrop from Apple. Never got no free claims. Never got shit. We're consumers, man. We're customers to Apple. This is bullshit.
I'm a big body customer, man. I never denied it. Not one time. I never will. I'm a big body deluxe customer. Please sell me all the good shit that you have because I'm looking for it. And thank you.
Hey, but save some money for that Vision Pro, man. Don't forget about that.
Oh, I'm getting 2 or 3. I might get one for me and one for the missus, and maybe one for the kids if they act right. Get it together, kids.
Can someone do a render of Dre's clone in like CIRLs, the Vision Pros on, full season 1 drip? He's got the Apple. I know he got the over-the-ear Apple headphones. He already told me.
I go to the
Ripped
gym.
out.
I use those in the gym.
Yo, can we put the Gotham on there too? Just put Gotham at the bottom.
No, got everything.
This is a great idea. You guys are coming together on this one. Somebody please hit that up.
Lottie Dottie everything. Got it. Anya, welcome back.
Thank you. I'm still very much in the middle of pajama time. So I apologize. We're wrapping up dinner and everybody's taking a sweet time getting pajamas on tonight. So yes, to answer your 2 questions, I do not know when app date is happening, and it is very much coming soon. And we don't yet have a date for time for the event. I believe last I checked, we didn't have a time exact. And Johnny, I know you were asking about that, so I just wanted to clarify to make sure that you knew. But they're gonna let us know as soon as possible, because I know you're gonna be taking off, you and Repsy, late on the 17th. So we shall pass along that info as soon as we know both app and timeline for the event.
I can't feel my hands or my feet.
There was Johnny, what was your question about the phone though? Phone models?
Oh yeah, I didn't know if you had to have an iPhone 12 or newer. I mean, I guess a creature having my shit for now, so just didn't know if it was time to upgrade my phone now, or if the app wasn't compatible with anything older than an iPhone 12.
The way you've been rugging this entire time, Johnny, I'm gonna go ahead and say it, yo. Just upgrade it, baby. You ain't gonna worry about this situation. Just go ahead and do what you gotta do. You making way too many dope ass renders to not have a crazy phone, in my opinion. That's crazy.
I actually do not know whether or not it's going to be available to certain phones. I safely assume for sure it'll be on the iPhone, available on the iPhone, but I do not know Android if it's going to be on there as well. Cass might know. Oh, there we go. He requested. You might know. He'll be able to clarify.
Get Cass on the phone.
I think it was in the Discord though. But Cass is here. There you go.
You're damn. Am I rugging? Oh no. What's good?
What's good? We got you loud and clear, brother.
Oh man, I just came to say hi. That's all. Damn. Just wanted to see how people were doing. Hear Telly yelling about spaces and matters and reasons not to love things, but I just wanted to answer real quick. It will work on Apple and Android. In terms of what version, Johnny, that's a good question. I can double check for you, but I feel like it should work on the most recent versions. Obviously, sometimes older version iOS is sometimes bug out with stuff, but should be solid for most everybody.
Hey, up top, man, that's gonna be me all weekend when y'all at that event, doing quests and light up shoes and having the shoes take you out to dinner.
I will say this: the move to earn leaderboard stuff, that's not going to be open yet because obviously everybody needs to have their stuff first, and so I don't think anybody has to stress too hard about the FOMO of possibly missing the first activation like that. So it's all good, but you will see some dope gear out there hopefully at these events. That's for sure. A lot of drip. That's what I'm hoping for.
Speak my language. Floor your shoes. No quest coming. Thank you.
Mic drop. Appreciate that. Shout out.
Space Matter has no extra bonus. So anybody want to sell those for cheap? Baron, Pumpisha. Where's Pumpisha? How come Pumpisha's not here right now?
No, the reason Pumpisha isn't here is because we haven't called for him. Pumpisha.
We'll have to talk to Pumpisha.
He's in the shower. He'll be back soon.
I'm gonna see y'all. I'm not even trying to spend more money, but now all of this is making me feel like I probably should have some Space Matters. I probably should.
Here's the question.
We told you that.
Are you going to really let Johnny, Dre, and Baron be the only ones at the function with Space Matters and you pull up without them?
Listen, you can't. Don't do this. Listen, don't do this to me, man.
I'm the side quest king. Look at me.
I never said I was.
I'm the king now.
Look at him.
I'm the king
God,
now.
thank God for Dre and Johnny, dude. These guys, I wouldn't have all the CIRLs I have if it weren't for them. They said, don't sleep on this. And I said, okay, you guys say. I don't question things. Sometimes it gets me into trouble. But when people I respect and trust tell me something, I take it to heart and I fucking run like as fast as I can with it, man.
Homie picked up
I'm
24
here.
pairs off of recommendation. 24 pairs, bro. That's Kobe numbers. What's going on?
Yo, Tevy,
They
man.
said, don't sleep. Baron's like, all right, well, let me get 24 of these.
Tevy, man. Stun on them with your
That's why I
remote.
didn't sleep on the Air Force Ones. I wasn't even talking to y'all around the CRLs. I just did it. But the Air Force Ones I slept on. And then I got Baron, Johnny, Dre, making sure I was right, man.
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
LeBron James. Yo, whose kid was that?
Whose kid was
That's
that?
my kid.
It's probably good you don't got the Space Matters, though, Tevy, because then there's going to be more room in the Remoa. More empty space.
And
Yeah,
that's true. I was actually
right.
thinking about
Oh
that.
my God. Yo, this is why I locked my Remoa up and I'm never going to use it. Oh, man.
Kira.
I went to the Remoa store, I think it was yesterday. I bought a normal Remoa. Then I realized I probably should just return this, so I did that. And now I'm just going to wait until somebody capitulates and lists one on eBay.
I still need a
But that's
Remoa,
why
bro, but I
when
can't
you
admit
see
it.
a side quest, you buy 5. You don't buy 2. You buy 5, man.
Just don't tell Tevy that I still need a Remoa. Kira.
I can't buy 5. I can maybe do 1 or 2 at
No,
max.
you could do 5. You just haven't
I'm
had kids yet.
I'm
What
probably.
happens when your kids see your Remoa and then they're like,
Well, good thing is Shadow is
did you
not in.
have?
Listen, true story. True story. Like the whole time that we were on vacation, going through like various airports and stuff, my daughter took over my Rimowa. She was rocking it like it was her own. I'm like, give me my case. She's like, nope. It's like, I'm taking this. I'm gonna walk with it, and that's what she did.
You tried to steal it back though.
Yeah, I did try to steal it back, but she wasn't having it.
And then she like dropped it or kicked it.
She kicked it one time.
Yeah.
And then I had to take it away from her.
Baron, though, man, you're playing this thing smart because you got 20-something pairs, and I heard that you're going to be giving some to your kids. And if you can connect all those pairs onto like one account, you're just going to be racking up points like crazy, man.
But you have no scratches on this thing yet.
See ya.
Who has
You could
scratch
even
on the Remoa yet?
sell the pairs that you're going to sell to people at a discount and be like, listen, man, you're staying signed in on this account. This is part of the deal. Otherwise, you got to pay an extra $4,000.
Bro, that's so smart, bro.
Yeah, dude, Kuro's, dude, he's got a gold check mark for a reason. Wait a minute. What the fuck?
Yo, my account was suspended this morning, okay? I sent in the business registration information. They're like, so somebody reported my account 600 and something times yesterday. I don't know who has that much time, but all I know is they seen my clone, so clone visibility worked, you know? I'm going to have a gold check mark right now, but I've already talked to Twitter. I have another account. It's getting gold marked, and my clone's going to be there forever. And it has more followers than whoever fucking reported me. People should know better, man. I'm not to be played with, man. I'm not that guy, okay? I'll figure out a way, no matter what.
Kuro, are you coming to Anaheim?
Yeah, I'm supposed to be coming to Anaheim. I'm not too stoked on Anaheim, okay? I have enough trauma from a child and playing hockey that I don't want anything to do with the home of the Mighty Ducks. Completely, like, honest with you, okay? I don't like ducks.
That'll be rough as a
because
Canadian.
I've had to pay too many fines for my dog killing them. So, you know what? Hopefully, Saint can come
Is
with
it
me. And,
is it hard as a Canadian when it comes?
Comp is rugging.
yeah,
Rug.
comp is rugging for me. I thought I was rugging.
Oh, am I rug?
Oh,
I
you're
didn't
back.
catch what you said. You said, is it difficult as a Canadian? Of course it is.
No, is it bro? Is it difficult as a Canadian when a California hockey team beats you?
Bro, it's a sign that, like, whatever's going on in this country is not good. Okay. That's the number one. You can just tell. Okay, how can we be in winter, like what, 5 months out of the year, in heavy winter, but you guys can't even beat some people from California? These people
We don't.
wear slips without socks, man. Pagans.
We don't even
Can't trust
slips
them.
with us. Yo, I think
If I see
you
someone
can't.
with slippers and no socks, I just avoid them. I don't talk to them. I don't associate with them. We can't even be friends at that point. Like, get it together. Just
Con,
buy
how am I
some
supposed
Nike
to?
driving socks.
How am I
Keep them
supposed to
in your
get out of
car.
my silk sheets and wake up to my butler without my slip-on slippers, without socks?
Well, see, that's the thing, man. You got to get a Nike pouch, like the one that goes on the interior pocket of your gym bag, and put some socks in there and attach it to the silk sheets. So remember every time you wake up to put on some socks, or you put on those slips, man. This is how people get a bad foot odor. Like, I recently had somebody like visit, and they were wearing Adidas socks and their feet smelled. So I went and I got them a pair of Nike Dry Fits, because not only does this person have bad posture, but their feet smell. I just didn't have a size 10 because it's not a man's size, but it is what it is.
I am weak tonight.
Can
Oh,
I tell you guys how I utilized the CloneX network in the last couple of days? I just tell you a quick story, if you can hear me, because bro.
Yep, we can hear you.
And I just think that, I mean, I've obviously met so many dope people in this community and been able to connect with people that I never thought I would, and opportunities, and just anything, bro, with this community. But my brother is moving down from Oregon, and he is a general manager for Chevrolet, right? I had recently talked to JKB, whose company bought 5 auto dealerships here in my city, like right here, right? So I reached out to JKB and told him I got a brother moving down. He's a general manager for Chevrolet. JKB put his resume in front of the right person, and he just got a call, and he's going down there tomorrow to get an interview, all because of this community and having that kind of connection. So shout out JKB, bro, and
dude,
shout out this community.
JKB, he doesn't fuck around with just any dealerships, my guys. He
He
buys
bought,
Rolls Royce dealerships. He hit me up when somebody died here in St. Louis and was selling. He didn't know the guy died, but they were selling the Rolls Royce dealership, Porsche dealerships, Ferrari dealerships. This guy is a real one. Us clones, we don't mess around. We're not Web3
dude,
degens, man. We
it's
are,
so
but we
clutch
aren't.
because he was looking to transfer to a dealership here in the area, and JKB's company just bought 5 of these dealerships, bro. So it was like the perfect, I don't know, it timed out perfectly. So shout out JKB and this network, this community, always taking care of each other. It's fucking dope. But back to the shoes. I'm just too pumped right now.
I was gonna say shout out to JKB, and that's all I got. Dipping. Love you guys.
All right, guys.
Hey, I just wanted to say, Baron, man.
Later.
Look, if
I saw something today, bro, and I don't know if you got in on it because you said you were going to. I saw that the Doodle Crocs, they sold out. Did you get your pair of Doodle Crocs, or has your mind been completely taken over?
Comp, can you hear Shadow?
No, I can't. Sorry.
Bro, Oh, so listen, the reason why I haven't been on Twitter all day is because I was trying to buy the Doodles Crocs, and I got rugged by a meeting. Thank God that person didn't tell me they didn't have my money, because I got rugged by that meeting. So it looks like I'm going to be spending $300 secondary for a size 8 to hang up on my wall. It's kind of not impressed. Not impressed at all.
All right, let's test. Compound, can you hear me?
Shadow, I want to apologize for the previously aforementioned speaking over you. Go ahead. I couldn't hear you.
No, you're good. You're good. No,
Look at all these fucking demons on stage. This is just stupid.
yeah, man, we rolling
Oh
in
shit.
deep today, man. And it's Demon Wednesday, man. Don't y'all forget it, man. Demon Wednesday from here on out.
I got put in Twitter jail for it, but I don't even care. I'll sit in jail, wait for these shoes. Demon mode. I can't stop walking in circles. I just went to Walgreens to pick up a bottle of water and some cough drops for my son because he likes to eat on those things when he flies. And it took me 20 minutes. I forgot what I was doing. I was just doing circles. I'm so excited, man.
Bro, you're practicing. That move to earn's going to owe Baron a lot of whatever points. I don't know what's going on. It doesn't really matter if I know what's going on. I'm not going anywhere anyways. So, yeah, I think you got to figure out how you're going to approach having the kids run around in circles. You got to figure out how you're going to get them to do it too.
Do you guys think it's going to be an overall step, like just accumulate as many as you can? Or
I
do you
think it's going to be geolocation based. It's going to be like some sort of bonus points towards where, like, yeah, I could just walk around the man-made lake near my house, and that's 1.3 kilometers. So I could just walk around in circles. I don't think they're gonna have any of that. Thank God I exited sneaker and walking hype, because I probably would try to game the system and just game myself and worn out the bottom of the shoes.
Yeah, I mean, I think they have to have a cap on the amount of steps for just like general shit. Like, otherwise, someone's going to put their dog on a treadmill. You know what I mean? With the shoes on it. So there'll be a cap of some sort.
Do you have my notebook or something?
Dude. And then they're going to do geolocation. I mean, look at that app above. It talks about the Manhattan, what do they call it? The stash. The Manhattan stash. Go get it. I'll get on a plane to go get the stash. I can drive if I have to.
They
God
can't
forbid.
do. So, question for the room: how intense do you think this move to earn's going to be? Because then my question is, like, if they're not going to ever remake any more shoes, and you just wear out your shoes, then what do you do then? You know what I mean? Like, you just ain't got no more CRLs no more. Like, it can't be too intense, right? Like, these are not going to be workout shoes. These are at maximum like light walking shoes, right? Or your general type of stuff. Or am I tripping?
I mean, Zap did say in response to Farouk, actually, I think, that you can run in these. You can play ball. I don't know where the tweet is, but I remember seeing it. So these are full-on functional shoes.
These are basketball shoes. They were wear tested by John Morant. They were supposed to be John Morant's first signature shoes. So these are legit. These are shoes. These aren't just like Skechers or Toms. These are shoes.
Wait till Tinker Hatfield's
Yo, the
biography.
Skechers comment was
Yo,
wild.
Tom's is
Wait till
catching strays
Tinker's
out here.
documentary drops next. I think it's early next year. I was told by the man himself. I guarantee you these shoes are in there. It's like his final, like, send off, man.
I'm just for myself, because I do plan on getting a pair of these, like I could see it being so gamified that these are like the only pair of shoes people wear, especially if they only got one. And then you get to the point where, I mean, you can be battle tested, but they ain't gonna be no boots. That's all I'm gonna say. So we'll see how rare and tear it is. But
Shadow, what's going to happen is they're going to drop dunks, and they're going to have that technology, and then they're going to drop their own silhouette, and they're going to have that
Bro,
technology.
Shadow's gonna buy size 9s, got the technology, and put them into some cowboy. I can already tell from the way he's talking. He's saying that these are no boots. He's coming for our necks here, man. We got
my grandpa
number one earner here.
I can wear my grandpa boots and they'll work just fine, but it still has some wear on it, but ain't no tear on it, So we'll see, man. But yeah, I guess that's true. Like every single pair, if they have the same technology, obviously they won't have the wireless charging and all the other stuff in the Air Force Ones. At least I haven't heard that they are, and I haven't seen that in any promotions of them. But there could be other shoes that end up coming out. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just being too, thinking about it too hard. But I'm just like, if they come out with some system to where it's like your main goal every day is I gotta get 50,000 steps in or whatever, right? And I've seen like, especially on that other stepping app that came out where you was getting like a monetary value. I know this won't be a monetary, but this could unlock certain drops. This can get you the airdrops. It can get you all types of different stuff. And you won't tell me that you're not going to be making sure that you always have these pairs of shoes on so that you're always moving and always trying to gain as many points as possible.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Precisely.
Indubitably.
Kevin's turn.
Yeah, so I have a question for the room. So
Oh shit.
you know how there's Murakami Monday? Does any other DNA have a day dedicated to them?
I'm the only orange
Yeah,
lizard,
bro.
my friend.
And I don't think
every
there
day
is,
is my day.
right?
Yeah. No, we do.
I don't think
Angel
there
every
is.
day.
Except, oh wait, no, there is. There is demons. Ali created Demon Wednesday today. Big shout out to Ali and to all my demons out there. And you will notice that there was no angel, nothing, right? Yeah. So I just want to ask, and point it out, and just make sure that we knew, in case people didn't realize that angels don't have a day.
Yep.
Actually, angels do have a day, Sunday.
No, they really don't.
And
They really don't.
Sunday is our day, and we are not going to take this angel
You know what?
slander.
Angels are the most likely to get watches. We're gonna have to start
exactly
messaging Jace and reminding him, because
Isn't Wednesday
I let him
hump
forget
Day?
so I could get a new angel. But I feel like now I gotta harass him about that. I'm just gonna have to spend the ETH and harass him so that we have watches and you don't.
Hey, humans, man, y'all hurry up and take Friday before angels try to change their minds, because Sunday is the absolute worst day of the week. It's the laziest day of the week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday are the prime days. So humans grab Friday, so that way angels are just stuck on Sunday.
It's the Lord's
just,
Day, dude.
He just said Wednesday is one of the prime days of the week, just making stuff up on stage,
Dave.
live, during a recorded space.
Wednesday's actually my garbage day. I don't know who needs
I've
to hear
never
that.
heard anybody say, "Yo, I love Wednesdays, bro."
I also take out the garbage on Wednesday nights, so yes, that sounds very fitting.
Well, my garbage gets taken on Monday, but I ain't gonna put that on Takashi. So I'll put it on angels.
Oh man.
Hey Tevy, take off your coat and stay a while, okay? Take your hood
all I
off
know
while
is
we're
Wednesday
inside,
is
dude.
Sunday. Yeah. Ali has released a masterpiece of a render for demons, I haven't seen him do that for Angels on any other day, so I'm just gonna put it out there. There it is. It's too late now. So even if he does it later, it's after Demons. So
Do you think that I have a demon with a pilot's mask by accident? The man Alley has one. As soon as I saw it, I saw what he was doing. I went out and got this demon on purpose. I didn't waste it. I didn't mess around. Dude, there's method to the madness.
Hey, Allie, by the way, man, I sent you a message, bro. First of all, thank you for, obviously including me into the Demon Wednesday, best day of the week. But also, you have full range to use my files however you see fit. Yes, that is half because I just love your renders and I want my clone to be a part of each one that they can be a part of. But also, if you actually honestly need any other demons, man, it's all you, bro. But thanks again, and thanks for always being a leader in this creativity in this community, bro. We love it.
You know what? I think he might consider using your clone now. Only because you said so.
No. after after seeing the boy band dancing of all the clones, I browsed through today and I was like, whoo, whoo, he must have lost my file. Thank God I'm not in that one. Felon was in there. I saw Felon, bro. Felon was
well,
looking a little
Did you
sus.
see? Did you see the remix I did with the music and everything? I think it's even better now. It's like it's
Felon's
not.
a savage, man.
I
No
love
futters
Felon,
have
dude.
any. There's no chance for futters in that Discord because he will just mess you up. The guy sent a picture of his refrigerator. It's just full of butter. That's it. Nothing else.
Bro,
What kind of
what?
sick individual is this? I'm like, dude, you're perfect. I'm
What?
glad you're here.
Who has a refrigerator full of butter?
Felon. Picture in
Oh
there,
my
dude.
God.
Receipts right there.
Yeah.
Wait, so butterbeer? What did y'all say?
No, the guy has literally just sticks of margarine butter, like a whole box of butter, and that's it.
I thought we had some Harry Potter fans in here, man. I almost got excited.
No, bro. They're not taking the ring to Mordor.
Bro, you doing that shit on purpose, bro.